When there's no way to catch a fall,
Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is John Kind. Welcome to the first vlog video of my channel, Jay is Kind, just to make it easy to find me. Today I'm going to talk about starting over. And I know many of you all came very far in your journey, and starting over is the last thing that you want to do. But I want to share something with you. This is me. Cute kid, right? I don't know what happened, but yeah, cute kid. So this kid was very depressed. Yes. Very angry, very confused, and just desperate for answers that was never given to him. So I'm 23 now. I think in that picture I was about, 10? And one of the biggest things that I've learned, the only way how I got to become 23 years old and my life did not end early was because I kept starting over. Every single time I was at my lowest, I treated that as an opportunity to start over. I'm saying it vaguely right now, but to go into detail what I mean by starting over, I mean literally starting at that point where you feel like there's nothing else. It's worse than feeling super upset when you feel at your lowest, like empty, but because it's empty, that means you can fill it up with something. And there's always a circumstance that comes up that we can't predict. And some of it's way more devastating than we could ever anticipate. But at the same time, if you can draw a breath, if you have a sound mind, you can communicate, and you can at least get a few good thoughts in your head, then that means that you can wedge that door open and open a brand new life for yourself. It sounds all fairy tale stuff, wishy-washy, but I'm telling you, like, it's just so important to get involved with things that give you life. A lot of the times, the reason why we have to start over is because we spend so much time putting energy in a direction that doesn't deserve us. Now, what I mean by that is, if you happen to be I went like this, like it's two people. If you happen to be one of those people that love to give all of your time, all of your emotional energy and all that stuff to people who just love, to take energy from people, they call them emotional vampires or something, and they love it. I mean, that's how they live. They just love to call you up and be like, hey, I had this terrible thing that happened to me and you're the only person I can talk to. Bullshit. You are not the only person. Now, granted, I'm not saying that it's time for you to abandon the ones that you love. Like, you're always going to be there for your people, be there, but you know your limit. If you know that you can only spend 15 minutes with someone before your being starts to be drained and you don't even want to do nothing with yourself, then that means you got to do 10 minutes. Seriously, because one thing that I've learned in my life is that you have to take care of yourself. And starting over is not a negative thing. Trust me, it feels like it at first. You see how far you have to go, but if you look at how far you've came, I mean, if you're watching this video and you can understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, like, yo, there's just so much opportunity here. I know there's some people in the world that don't have this luxury of being on YouTube. There's all kinds of wars that are going on, but for those who have this privilege of watching YouTube videos and learning how to do X, Y, and Z, it doesn't hurt to pull up a camera yourself and tell other people, like, look, it's not over. We still have energy, we still have life, our heart's still beating. We can figure something out to do with our lives and just pursue that shit. Like, just pursue it with all that we got and let no one put us in a box. Because we all want to be loved. Like, who don't want to be loved? We put in a lot of work and everything we do is to be loved. But at the same time, it can't be everything. We have to love ourselves first. That's the thing. We don't want to put in the work to love ourselves, but we want someone else outside of ourselves to do that for us. And I'm only speaking like this because this is something that I was doing. This is what was making me miserable. But what I'm saying, the main thing I really want you to take from all of this is starting over is not a bad thing. It is perfectly healthy, and I recommend it to anyone that has been going on a stagnant direction and they've been looping on the same disappointment, nothing else has been happening that's progressive or good for you, you got to do something different. And it's uncomfortable and it's difficult, but it's worth it in the long run. And best believe you'll find someone else to inspire. So thank you for coming through, checking out this first video. I hope you enjoyed the little music I played in the background. Some artists that donated their music to me, which I'm grateful for. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In the comments below, let me know what you think. Like, do you think that it is healthy to start over? And if so, what are some first steps that someone can do that just is at that moment where they're ready to start over or they have no choice to? I'm aiming to do more of these videos like every Thursday. Thursday seems to be a really good day for me. And I think it's a day where people are starting to feel a little bit better because Friday is coming. Subscribe, like, and share with your people and see what it does for them. All right, peace.
You really want me to care? All that beeswax up in my ear, saying sweet nothing I don't want.